Imagine this. What if you were never born? Not just you, but what if the universe itself never existed? No stars, no planets, no Earth, no time, no history, just nothing. Now you might say, of course the universe would still exist. It existed before me. But here's the scary part. Modern physics has ideas that suggest reality might not work the way we think. And one of those ideas is so strange. It sounds like a nightmare. What if the universe is not fully real until it is observed? To understand this, we have to enter the quantum world, the world of atoms, electrons, and tiny particles. In this world, particles do not behave like normal objects. An electron is not always in one place. It's not always moving in one direction. Instead, it exists in many possible states at the same time. This is called superposition, and scientists describe this superposition using something called a wave function. Now here comes the mind-blowing part. When nobody is observing the particle, the wave function stays spread out, like a cloud of possibilities. But the moment we observe it, the wave function collapses, and suddenly, the particle becomes real in one specific state. Like the universe is saying, okay, you looked. Now I'll choose one outcome. Now here's what makes this even crazier. When we observe something, it's not like our eyes shoot magic beams. Observation means interaction. The particle interacts with the measuring device, and the measuring device interacts with the observer. And what happens? They become connected. In quantum physics, this connection is called entanglement. So when you observe the particle, you don't just see it, you become part of the same system. And the most shocking thing is, you are made of atoms too. You are made of electrons too. So in a way, you are not separate from quantum physics. You are literally built from it. Now, physicists try to explain this strange collapse in different ways. One of the most mind-bending explanations is called the many worlds theory. This theory says something insane. It says the wave function never collapses. Instead, every time an observation happens, reality splits. The universe branches into different versions. In one branch, the electron goes left. In another branch, it goes right. And both are real. Now think about what that means for your life. Every decision you make, every accident, every event could create branches. In one branch, you became a doctor. In another, you became an artist. In another, you never met your best friend. And the darkest part, in some branches, you are alive. In other branches, you are dead. Right now. At the same time, the only reason you don't notice it is because your consciousness is locked into one branch. You are experiencing only one timeline, but all possibilities may be happening forever. So now let's return to the original question. If you were never born, would the universe still exist? In the many worlds view, yes, the universe would still exist, but it might exist in branches where you were never there. And here's the key. Even if the universe exists, your universe, your experienced reality, would not. Because without you, there is no you to experience a branch. Now we reach the next idea, and this one feels like science fiction. But many scientists and philosophers seriously discuss it. It's called the simulation hypothesis. The idea is simple. What if reality is like a computer program? Think about a video game. In a game, the entire world is not rendered at full detail all the time. The game only renders what the player is looking at. Mountains far away are low detail. Rooms you never enter are not loaded. The game saves power by only generating what is needed. Now imagine the universe works the same way. What if the universe is not fully there until it is observed? What if reality is being calculated only when someone looks? Just like a program, just like rendering. Now here comes the truly terrifying possibility. If the simulation theory is true, then maybe the universe is not running for no reason. Maybe it's running for the observer. Maybe it's running for consciousness. So if you were never born, then your player never existed. And if your player never existed, then your world might never have been rendered. In other words, maybe the universe didn't exist for you because you never existed to load it. And now we reach the final thought, the one that will mess with your brain. What if the universe is not just observed by you? What if the universe is for you? What if everything, stars, galaxies, time, history, was never truly real until your consciousness appeared, not because you are special, but because reality might require an observer? So in the deepest possible way, you are not just a tiny creature on a rock in space. You might be the reason reality becomes real. So what do you think? If you were never born, would the universe still exist? Or is reality something that only appears when someone is there to observe it? And if the universe is a simulation, then one last question. Are you the player? Or are you just code?